Hey guys, this is Summer with your daily twin flame energy reading for Tuesday, February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I'm home again with my 5th day of the flu, and I'm hoping to get better. So I'm going to go ahead and get a quick reading in. So I've already pre-shuffled and cleared my deck, prayed, and all that jazz. So here we go. Divine Spirits, may I please have one card for the recent past of the Twin Flame Collective. One card, please, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. May I please have one card for the present moment with the Twin Flames? How are the Twin Flames feeling the present moment? Okay, and one card, please, Spirit, for the upcoming near future. And that was fast. Okay, let's see what we got here. Interesting. Okay, so for the recent past of the Twin Flame Collective relationships and divine partnerships, we have the renewal card. So what I'm getting here is this is a lot of the Twin Flames, a lot that are in separated but communicating. We're in this recent renewal energy. They had a renewal of the way they were thinking, just their thought patterns, like everyday life. I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about everyday way of life, perspective, the way they saw things, especially with the divine masculine. He had a renewal of perspective. The divine feminine had a renewal of self-discovery, her power, and self-worth. And so combined together, they brought this renewal energy. And again, I want to reiterate that it wasn't a relationship energy. This was individual energies, okay? So the divine masculine, so they are mirroring each other. They both have these renewal energies, just in a different way. I'm sure you've heard that the divine masculine may have the exact same lessons as his feminine, but in his life and his experience and the way he does things is going to be different. So he might be learning the same lesson of self-love in a different way than the divine feminine. For example, say he is trying to quit smoking, and it took him losing his divine feminine just to see these flaws that he has in his life, these bad habits that he wanted to stop even before the feminine entered his life. And now he's been faced with, well, now I don't have anybody pushing me. My feminine's not here. I don't have anybody telling me to do it. I know I just need to do it. It's overdue. It's time. So he's had a renewal perspective on everything. And so reciprocating that is the divine feminine. Instead of smoking, hers is sitting there waiting for a communication, a text, an email, a lifeline from her divine masculine of anything that will give her the validation she was wanting or needing, thinking she needed, and never receiving it. So she had to go into herself and find the love for herself and find those messages and love that she wasn't giving for herself and give it to her own self. And together, both the masculine and feminine with this renewal energy, both came to an epiphany, an aha moment, a clarification moment, and a renewed energy. And that brings us to the present moment, which is the Justice card. Okay? So justice is wrongs being righted, or somebody, I'm trying to get what feeling I get with this. Let's see here. Okay, so this renewal in the recent past brings the divine feminine to this. Okay? Justice, the truth. The divine feminine had this renewal, this clarity moment that, okay, she had a renewal that brought her to this clarity moment, which now brings her to this energy of justice, seeing things for what they are. Truths coming out. And her own truth is, okay, I'm going to put it to you like this. Because we're real, and even though this whole journey is about self-love and unconditional love and all this love, 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 I'm going to be real because we're human, okay? We can talk about unconditional love until we're blue in the face. But at the end of the day, we still have animalistic thoughts because we're animals. We still have animalistic reactions. These are natural, and they're part of our human self, okay? So, in saying that, I'm hoping that you see that my channel kind of brings the vibe of, yes, I'm going to show you the spiritual side, but I'm also going to give you a good balance and dose of the way we really see this on the human side, because we are human, and I want you to know it's okay. So this brings me to my example of the feminine had this renewal clarity moment, okay, which brought her into this justice energy, which means some feminines are seeing the truth for what it is. For example, he is not messaging me. My divine masculine, I'm not receiving that text because he's just not that into me or this situation at the moment. And you know what I need to do? I need to let it go. If he's not in it for me, I can hold space for my masculine, but I need to go. And I'm no longer waiting on you. I'm not sitting by my phone. I'm not going to get upset when I check it in 2 hours and see that you still have not messaged me. You still have not written me a 10-page letter confessing your love and running away with me into the sunset. The divine feminines have come to this realization that the divine masculine is just a person just like her, and she's seeing the situation for what it really is, which is nothing right now. And that leads me to tell you, feminines, I feel like this is a main message for feminines. Because it also says stand up for your beliefs. give yourself justice. Give yourself the justice that you felt like you weren't getting from your masculine, okay? If your masculine hasn't, like, you're in separation with no communication and he hasn't messaged you and say, I'm sorry I've cut you off. I'm sorry I've disappeared. I'm sorry I was such a douchebag. I'm sorry of this. Then you know what? You say sorry to yourself and you move the hell on. And you do you, baby girl. You do you. And when, for those in communication, if you feel like your masculine has not been forthcoming and has kind of been stringing you along and you're tired of this energy, Spirit is telling you, you're in this energy, you need to stand up for yourself. Set up boundaries. You don't have to do this in a mean way. Just stand up for yourself. Obviously, this problem or this lesson of self-love that keeps popping up over and over and over and over, it's divine giving you another opportunity that you have been manifesting, by the way, that you have been praying for and talking into existence for. They're giving you this redundant, repetitive opportunity to love yourself and stand up for yourself and set your boundary. Take that how it resonates with you and use it. Okay, so that leads us into 5 of Fire. So this makes me think the next upcoming energy, because obviously you can hear the tone in my voice. You can tell that there's some animosity. I try and talk and give the vibes off that I'm getting from the energy. And today, honestly, I'm getting the energy of being pissed off. Okay, so, and I wasn't feeling this till I read the cards. I was actually in a really happy space. I'm just channeling the energies, I suppose. I guess that's the best way to put that. So, all this energy leads up to this. And this is like, you guys are going head to head. I have a feeling that this justice is coming out. Some truths are going to come out. And if it isn't literate, I can't even talk. If it is not literally communication in the 3D, it's going to be your energy, you being pissed off, and conflict with this whole twin flame journey. You're tired of it. And if you are twin flames, I mean, if you're in communication or in unity, there could be some squabbles coming up. And if not actual squabbles, squabble energy, okay? Fighting energy. Tit for tat, going head to head. Well, like, for example, my person I'm seeing did this. What did yours do for Valentine's Day? Just kind of like going head-to-head energy. And I don't like reading negative energies. I'm just trying to relay to you the energies I'm getting. And it's very like argumentative, and it may be because the moon, I don't know what's going on, but I just get this like aggressive type of energy coming, you guys. So be careful. Try to, if this energy comes, if there is a fight that starts, or if you're standing up for yourself, do it in a nice way so this doesn't happen. And if it does happen, just embrace it. Don't say anything mean and let it be and let it ride, okay? That's my advice to you, because it's coming. Okay, so what do I want to do next? let's get some guidance with this, because I feel like I don't just want to leave you hanging with this type of energy. So, Divine, may I please have one card giving the Twin Flame Collective's advice on this situation that's about to pop off. One card, please. Okay. Got it. And what I pulled is family. That's such a pretty card. Okay, so this is actually a very good clarifier, so let me stay with me here, guys. Okay, so I think I may know what's causing this aggressive energy, and what I pulled from the guidance asking angels for help for this situation is this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal in your mind and heart. Surround the person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So perhaps this energy is stemming from something that's going on within the Divine Masculine's family life. Maybe he's been dealing with a patriarch, matriarch, or just literally a sibling that has kept him in very toxic energy. And it's part of his karmic pattern and cycle that he's got to break free from on his own. So I kind of get the vibe that this is sort of where this energy is coming from, on top of, so he's already feeling this way. And then the Divine Feminine comes in and is like, nah, I haven't heard from you in weeks, and now you're messaging me? Put up your boundaries. If it's triggering you, it's a lesson, you guys. Take it, embrace it, okay? So I'm giving you a lifeline here. Be careful with how you give your justice, because it's stemming from something deeper, okay? And that's where that unconditional love needs to come in and hold space and send love. Okay, so I feel better about that situation. Let's see here. Let's get a clarifier. How does the Divine Masculine view his Divine Feminine today? One card, please, Spirit. How is he viewing his Divine Feminine today? This could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So, yeah, he knows. He knows. He may be going back and forth in his head between the girl he's texting that he met on Tinder last night, or maybe this could be the one, or maybe it's the karmic that I just did dirty because I've been putting all my bad habits out on her. Or could it be my feminine? But 80% of the time, his mind comes back to you. So he's still in this unsure but sure, if that makes sense. He knows. How does the Divine Feminine view her Divine Masculine in this moment? Woo. I got 2 cards, so I'm going to keep them. Stay optimistic about your love life. And your love life is being affected by children. And the way I'm taking this is He's healing family issues. Your divine masculine's healing family issues. He's scared that he's going to come back and bring the same patterns that he did before that made you guys both separate before. So he's trying to heal this, and that's why he's been staying away. But you're tired of it. So spirits, and that's why you came into this justice energy. But spirit's trying to tell you, stay optimistic. And this goes back immediately, feminines, to me telling you, do your own thing. Make your mind up about your masculine and move on. Let it be, let it go. If you have moments where you need to cry, cry. If you have moments where you need to act completely immature, do it. And then get over it. And then move on. If you need to go in a dark night of a soul and